division matchup. Always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. All right, well, he's one of the more accomplished strikers in this division. Sprawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
It does not matter how he accomplishes it. All he wants to do is be on his feet and at range, hitting you with a beautiful jab, staying away from the grappling exchanges. You don't accomplish all the things that this man has accomplished over the course of his career without understanding distance. He has great distance management, which then in turn allows him to land all these beautiful diverse kicks, spinning back kick, jumping high kicks, so many things he possesses that he will try to use tonight in this fight.
Yeah, if this turns into a kickboxing match tonight, most people believe, yeah, his opponent is in a world of trouble. Our tale of the tape for this flyweight fight. Johnson is 13 years the elder. He is 1 inch taller. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. All right, now with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 30 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Parkland, Washington, USA, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 116 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Magomedov! And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here. So lofty expectations for this matchup as round 1 gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Just missed on the front kick there. Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, that's a beautiful kick right there. I don't know if you've ever been kicked by a mule. Probably feels something like that.
It has to. This guy is landing his kick with so much force.
Oh, looked like he might have been in range, but misses with the kick. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. And they separate. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And he landed the right hand there. All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round 1. Magomedov gets hit with a kick. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space. real sneaky body kick.
Just missing on the high kick there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And they separate. Misses with the right hand. Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. That's a crippling shot there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Kick to the body by Magomedov. This fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Final seconds here in round one.
Nice kick.
A lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Breathe. Listen, that was awesome. I need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive. You ready? You ready?
All right, round two.
Nice punch, man.
Oh, he got that inside leg kick to the target there, DC. You don't want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. It starts to beat up the inside thigh. That is the technique you use to really slow down your opponent.
Johnson gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. And there comes the separation now.
It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Oh, that straight punch knocked his head in the wrong direction.
Really putting his opponent on notice. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow.
Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to find. Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He's to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the... Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
With the arm triangle. Again, pick your poison on the ground with this guy.
All that pressure on the side of your neck. I don't know the artery, John. I'm pretty sure you might. You get all that pressure on that artery, and it pushes you to sleep. What is it?
I think it's the carotid artery, and a lot of fighters say they've got a pretty good feel for it. He certainly did that.
That's why you got to have friends that are like encyclopedias. John Ennis, my encyclopedia.
My guy. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 29 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish.
Right,
and
coming up next,
it's a UFC middleweight division fight. All right, so here's the former UFC welterweight title challenger, Darren Till. This guy is all action, all systems go, huge fan base, very fun to watch. First time he tasted defeat, though, was in his first UFC title fight against Tyron Woodley. Valuable lessons gained, and he looks to put those to good use here tonight.
As you continue to beat guys like Donald Cerrone and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, you earn the opportunity to fight guys like Tyron Woodley. And if it doesn't go your way, you go back to the drawing board and you get better, and I'm confident that Darren Till will do exactly that. He's a very, very talented young man. He's a young man that's even wise beyond his years and thinks as a fighter that's much more seasoned than he may actually be.
Seems to have mastered the weight cut at this point in time. We'll see how it goes for Darren Till here tonight. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fights.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart, with similar height and reach. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 18 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Liverpool, England, Darren Till! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 10 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Hamzat Borshchemayev! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, your referee.
You ready?
All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand.
It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place? Big punch from the clinch.
And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's buried.
Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
Now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. He's to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat. Oh man, that was slick.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Till. Able to land with the left hand. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's putting him in exactly the position he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, side control now. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions. Continues to attack here. We'll see if he can set up the armbar.
An attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
Here we go.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound striker.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound.
Oh! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish the
And
strike.
now he lands a combination. Back to the jab now, no good. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Big kick lands. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Well, excellent takedown defense so far in this fight, and there it is again. He knew if he was going to win this fight, he was going to have to stop the shot, and he has certainly done that so far.
He has done a great job of staying upright. He understands positioning. He understands finding defense and getting back in the space where he's having the most success. I mean, this guy is really focused on those.
That off with DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Now goes in and hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Kembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Close guard. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Oh, you gotta watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel, right?
And he's out. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
He's having his way with him here.
Take the back and put the hooks in.
45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Back to the feet now. Trying to connect now with the overhand left. No good.
Big punch land.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready? Let's go fight.
Slips the punch.
Nice.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Oh, a nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So clearly, he is starting to find his timing, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Very good read there.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. And they separate.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Keep moving. As they take shot. Now.
Spinning back fist. Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man. No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Oh, going for the takedown here. Just misses there with the left. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He's done! He's done! Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Nice hook. They separate. Well, these numbers unofficial, but they are strong. 73 total strikes have landed for guarantee.
He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go take that finish down now. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Oh, single collar nicely done with the trip there.
Trying to recover first right there.
Official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 29-27, 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Hamzat Bourjabada.
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did that.
Coming up next, it is a welterweight title fight between Jorge Masvidal and Charles Oliveira. Well, a long winning streak may guarantee you a title fight in other divisions. Certainly doesn't at 170 pounds. But now, with all the contenders behind him, there is one man left standing. It is this man, the #1 welterweight contender, now getting his shot at the dominant champion. and he believes without a shadow of a doubt that he is the best 170 in the world, and he is out to prove it right here, right now. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, and in a division that has so much depth in that top 15, it's even more remarkable that this man has remained the hunted. The question tonight, with a powerful challenger out of that blue corner, can he walk away and still? And now our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Oliveria is 30, Masvidal is 35. He is 1 inch taller. The reach is the same. All right, now with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Levine. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 32 wins, 8 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, presenting the challenger, Charles Dobrok's Oliveira. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 35 wins, 15 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
You ready?
All right, here we go. Will we crown a new UFC welterweight champion tonight? It is time to find out. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by that gentleman.
Edge of your seat action as expected so far. Oh, nice job to defend the takedown and scramble to his feet. Masvidal gets him with a kick. Oliveira's trying for a Kimura here.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
But now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Yep, he's using the Kimura.
And this might just be a matter of time. Brilliant submission defense there. 2 minutes have expired here in our opening round. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Oliveria. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on them.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations. He should be defending right now. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Wow.
Side control, he's pretty safe there.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Side control now. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say? Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC. And I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
All right, here we go, DC. Our next round is underway, and he's chasing some punch stat records tonight. That was some serious volume and efficiency in the previous round.
Normally you see that in boxing, where a guy just throws so many strikes. But this man has taken it to the octagon, looking to break all the punch records before the night is over.
Straight right, he misses.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back to range. There's no give on that leg kick.
Slips to avoid the right. 32 total strikes have landed for Charles Oliveira. And landing with 60, that is how you scramble, folks. Masvidal gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Oh, Masvidal in a real flow here, sticking and moving. The crowd is like just reacting every time he moves.
Masvidal now has the crowd eating out of his hands. The one thing about Jorge that makes him so difficult to deal with is he never allows you to trap him. When you think you got him trapped to try to enter for a takedown, he evades and escapes. He's a phenomenal fighter.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand just out of range. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him? And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. There he is. He's moving to the finisher position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat, chest to the mat.
Getting tighter. Wow.
And now he's in side control.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Solid strike on the ground.
He's putting him in exactly the position he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. 30 seconds to go in round two. 20 seconds left. And they settle.
Big punch from the clinch.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range.
That was nice strike.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, here we go with our next round, and how about the striking display in that previous round? He found a lot of openings upstairs, and when we sat down with him on Thursday, he said this dude doesn't move his head, and largely that's how it's played.
That's exactly how he thought it would be, and it's exactly what he's seeing early in the fight. Opponent's not moving his head, and he's more than happy to connect over and over with those 1-2s.
Single collar tie. Oliveria doing the right things defensively. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. So 63 total strikes have already landed for Charles Oliveira. And still landing at a pretty good clip, DC, landing with 58% accuracy against Jorge Masvidal. Oh, uppercut lands.
That one landed clean.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh, man, this is one thing you do not want to get kicked in the head in MMA.
You can't.
There, DC, he is officially run.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Well, it's all pace and all. Late defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. Just misses with the right. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round three.
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Oliveira goes for the shooter throw. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to submission. Oh, right to the mount.
Remaining active here in his pursuit of the submission. Another attempt here.
You got to be careful, armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
It's in there deep. There you go.
And there it is.
He's done. He's done.
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You could tell he was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. He stayed patient, let the setup do its thing, and ultimately the submission materializes organically late in the round. High-level stuff out of that young fighter here tonight. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
And there he is, the UFC welterweight champion of the world. What a moment for him here tonight as he earns the victory by submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 39 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, And new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Charles the Bronx Oliveria.
Well, he came in a confident #1 contender. He leaves as the undisputed best welterweight in the world, and I say that because he didn't just come in here and wrest the belt away from the champion. He submitted the guy, and rather emphatically. So you're looking at him, that is the new UFC welterweight champion, and as he celebrates in the corner, you can't help but think that this could be an extension.